my name's Jasmine. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland, and I'm giving the Atlantic Seaboard Dvar Torah this week. So this week's Parsha is Shemot. And in this week's Parsha, we learn about how Moshe was taken out of the Nile by Pharaoh's daughter, and he grew up in Pharaoh's palace. So a big question arises. Why was it necessary for Moshe to grow up in Pharaoh's palace? Why wasn't it necessary for Moshe to just grow up with his family? Why didn't Moshe grow up with his parents, with his siblings? So the Ibn Ezra talks about that Moshe grew up in Pharaoh's palace because God wanted him to be surrounded by royalty. God wanted him to get accustomed to the feeling of being around high and mighty people. Why would God want him to be around royalty? God wanted Moshe to be the best leader he could be. A lot of who you are as a person is determined by the surroundings that you grow up in. If you grow up in an environment where people are constantly praising you for all the good things you do, you're going to want to keep doing good things. But if you're in an environment where people are bashing you and putting you down, even when you do good things, why would you want to keep doing those good things? If you're going to be put down anyway, why would you want to do anything good? Why would you want to put in effort? So a key element of raising a child is thinking about how can you elevate this child's self-image? How can you make this child think highly of themselves? So if Moshe grew up in a palace where he was seen as a prince and he was seen as this amazing person, he would have a good self-image. He would be able to think highly of himself, therefore becoming a good leader. So we can take that question into our life. How can we elevate other people? If you see someone in your life really trying hard at something, whether it's a teacher really trying hard to teach a class, whether it's a friend of yours really trying hard at school, or maybe someone giving you Dvar Torah at a Shabbaton or something, you see that someone's putting a lot of effort into something, go up to them and say, wow, I see that you're putting a lot of effort into something and it's really working out. You're doing a really great job. You want to make sure in your own life that you are doing what God did for Moshe. You're going to help people be in an environment where they can elevate their own self-image. Hashem put Moshe in the best environment he could to make Moshe a good leader. So we all have a job as Hashem's children to try and uplift other people's self-image. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you all have an amazing Shabbos.